The next topic will be what even is high fashion?
High
Wait, where are the
fashion.
virtual glasses? All right, my fault.
High fashion
Yeah.
is when
But don't troll,
you.
bro. Be serious, bro. Come on.
Oh, okay. To me, the high fashion. You as in high fashion. But my question is, what do you mean high fashion? Specify that. You mean things that are exclusive?
That's
You
for
mean
you
things
to
that are
do.
expensive?
That's what the question is. What do you consider high fashion?
Oh, what I consider. Okay. I I mean, I really don't. I guess it depends. Like high fashion for me right now, if you just told me straight off the top of my head, I would consider high fashion to just be like the brands making expensive clothes.
Okay.
Like just off the
S-
top of my head.
So what counts as expensive?
So just luxury brands. Like I'm just saying like brands that are selling for example t-shirts that are over 200 $300 like Gucci shirts that have Mickey Mouse on them for example is high fashion to me.
Okay. But what if I make it and let's just say Slava backwards?
That's not high fashion.
Why not? And I sell for 200. I put it up on a website for 200.
Then that's high fashion. I mean now you're considered a high fashion brand because it's expensive.
Actually, it's that easy for you?
I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, if you're wearing like a hoodie off the TikTok shop and it's $300 and maybe it like just looks like straight up doodoo gang, but like I guess it's high fashion, bro. Like that's just off the top of my head. Like I said, look to me, you would have to specify more. I know it's kind of for me to see, but that's why I would need to see what it is specifically, you know. Because I mean, like you said, maybe if I just made a Balenci print on my thing, like maybe that's not high fashion, but maybe if you saw somebody walking down the street, like
I think high fashion is relative to what you think is cool. Kind of like the whole like Nike discussion we just had. I think that whatever like I think anything could be high fashion as long as you kind of your surround not really your surroundings, but I guess you know that your surroundings is going to approve of it. Meaning if I don't okay, let's say Spider-Man, right? Like let's say a little boy going to school. I'm talking like kindergarten, right? He's going to school and everyone has like regular backpacks on, right? And he pops out with
straight
a
up doodoo gang.
Spider-Man. He pops out with a Spider-Man backpack. Just big ass Spider-Man face for the backpack, right? He told me he's not pulling the hose, right? That's high fashion when you no. That's high fashion when you're in kindergarten though. See what I'm saying? Why would he care about like a Louis Vuitton like backpack? Why would he care about like a Supreme backpack? That's not fashionable. I feel like high fashion is the most. I think the definition of high fashion would be like it's relative to everyone's opinion of what they think the most like prestigious thing that they can wear is. So for kids, the most prestigious thing, like the best thing they can eat, for example, is like I don't know, like eat out or at a restaurant and eat like mac and cheese, but like from a
Yeah, yeah,
restaurant though. Like it's not no like crafts or like that they can make at home. Like mac and cheese at a restaurant, like fuck, that's good. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I feel like it's the same thing applies with fashion. It's kind of just whatever you deem is like the most like prestigious thing. Because at the same time, it's like now you're kind of getting into the thing with like these experimental brands like Venoments or like or Vetements. I guess if I'm wearing the Virgil glasses, I had to say it right. Vetements and Balenciaga, like these kind of brands that are like do this like ironic fashion thing where they will make a tape roll, like a roll of tape as a bracelet, or like a fucking trash bag as a duffel bag. Is that high fashion to you because it's expensive?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's just the meaning straight off the top of my head.
No, but
Like,
don't do it off the top of your head. Like really think about it. Like what like you can change the meaning of the definition because it's kind of a debate. Like it's kind of just like a question of your opinion. It's like the question's supposed to get your real opinion
But
on.
are you asking me like what I consider to be cool in fashion? 'Cause, I mean, the thing is like I don't know. I guess because it's just like I don't really have a high fashion type of view. Like I don't see nobody and see oh like they're wearing a high fashion type of item. I just see them as or like they're wearing that. If it's high fashion, like I said to me off the top of my head, is really just something expensive and it's just maybe like kind of tasteless. Like a Gucci shirt with Mickey Mouse on it would be kind of like high fashion to me off the top of my
But
head.
how
To
would
other
it?
people, maybe that's high fashion
But why would you? But why would you consider it to be a high fashion if you think it's tasteless? That doesn't. That's kind of like that's
because
like.
like high fashion. I mean, I'm just taking high fashion as money. I'm just taking high fashion as it's expensive, exclusive to people.
But why think of it that way? Why not think of it as like the way that I said, for example? For example, that's why I'm trying to ask you like to change it in your own way. But you're kind of just saying expensive equals high fashion, meaning best
Yeah,
cream de la cream of fashion. Like, do you really believe that? Because of the price tag, that's what makes it high fashion. I don't. I know you don't. That's why I'm trying to get you to like.
I mean, I can't say things are high fashion because everybody has a subjective view on fashion. Like, I
What's
can't say
yours?
my IQ, but I can't say my IQ tees are high fashion because the other people, my IQ tees aren't high fashion.
No, you can say it because that's what you think it is. That's what I'm saying. You literally can. Like right now, you can.
But then I just be lying because it's not high fashion.
That's why I'm asking you. What do you think high fashion even is? If you think
That's
it's
what I'm saying. I mean, I don't know. Like, bro, to me, like to the high fashion community, is that like you're saying like high fashion as in quality and luxury pieces? Cause that's what I'm like.
okay, all right.
Maybe I'm just confused about the question. Maybe
let
I gotta define it, right?
yeah. Let me explain it. If you were to ask somebody what they think high fashion is, like how I asked you, like just as an just what do you think it means? Most people would immediately go to a brand, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Prada, just they would just name designer brands, right?
Yeah.
Because that's kind of like in a way the most prestigious thing to wear because like Hermes bags or is it Hermes? Wait, no. Is Hermes the one that makes the bags? I know other brands like Birkin or something, but I thought it was Hermes. I don't know. But like all like bags, for example, that are made of crazy good quality that take like a lot of labor to make. Like obviously, that would kind of be considered something elevated, kind of like how kings and queens, whatever they wore, like a lot of jewelry, not jewelry, but they can wear gemstones, they can wear things like that have like this like perceived value because it's like kind of rare and kind of difficult to like obtain. So the kind of basic understanding of high fashion is just like expensive shit that's kind of difficult to get as a normal person. But is that really what it means? That's why I gave my own definition. I'm saying I feel like high fashion is literally what your surroundings would accept as like the peak of fashion. You know, that's why it depends where you ask this question, it depends on the answer. If you ask this question in like a village, not to be like weird, but like in a village of people that kind of, not like Ooga Booga caveman village. I'm saying like just a kind of secluded village that doesn't really fuck around with the internet or whatever. They kind of just have their own whatever. There's definitely still kind of things that they consider more fashionable than others. You see what I'm saying? Even in something where they don't really have the influence of designer or anything, there's still an idea of what a higher level of fashion can be versus lower. Like I don't know, like back to the kings and queens thing. Like was there really designer brands back then? Like no, it was just purple and bright blue and like gemstones and all these things. That's what was considered high fashion because that's what everyone deemed as very prestigious. That's why if you go to my Spider-Man backpack example, the whole kindergarten class is like, shit. I mean, his backpack's literally cooler than ours. Like it has Spider-Man on it. Like
Yeah.
that's low key the highest fashion. But if he came in with a Birkin bag, people would be like, "Why you came in with your mom's purse?" That's what the kids would say, or the first graders would say. It's like that's why I'm asking you, what do you think in your view, high fashion really counts as?
I guess that's what it counts as, bro. I don't know. Like the the kids in the analogy you gave you is perfect. Like those kids in the classroom are probably gonna look at a Spider-Man bag being like, "Oh, that's really cool." But like, I don't know. My 8 year
Cooler
old
than the most expensive thing he can bring.
yeah, my 7 year old sister knew about those luxury, like not Birkin obviously, but I mean she know about Louis Vuitton and stuff. And I mean if
Right.
she walked in with a bag that had LV stamps all over it, the pre-K kids are gonna be like, that's a LV bag, you know? Like obviously, but like bro, since little you are engraved with these brands in your brain, like it's just
Mm,
like you're gonna know about them type stuff. Oh my bad, but yeah, I
kinda.
don't know. I mean, I think no, I think your viewpoint is definitely right though. Like obviously there's gonna be a higher like majority of kids probably like boy kids who are gonna think that the Spider-Man thing is cooler than a freaking whatever it is, bro. An Hermes bag, for example, right? That has a freaking horse on it or whatever.
Right.
That's made out of high quality Italian leather,
Right.
right?
Because it's not relevant to them.
Right. It's not relevant to their environment. So I think, that's a great point, bro. Like you're cooking. You're freaking cooking with that.
Another, bro, are
But
you
yeah, I mean,
jerking it under
to
the
me,
table? Why is the
no,
table like
bro, my
shaking?
bad. It's like it's something right here bothering me,
No, that's
bruh.
fine.
But
Now I'm
yeah,
trolling.
it's it's I think you're definitely right. I just think like I guess in my view, that's why I said tasteless, because it's just like for me in my viewpoint, that's what high class fat. I mean, not high class fashion, but when you say high fashion, that's the first thing that comes to my mind. It's just like the moms wearing the LV bags,
Yeah.
thinking, oh, like this is luxury. You know what I'm saying? That's what
Yeah.
high fashion is to me, I guess. But I mean, not for sure, but like that's why I'm trying to like really see what your viewpoint is too, to see if it's maybe like for you it's maybe more like like the brands you would send me on Instagram. Maybe high fashion to you is like those really exclusive pieces that only a few people have.
The
Maybe
archive,
it's
yeah.
not. Yeah, maybe it's not like a TikTok fashion hoodie that everybody wants right now and is popping online and everybody in your freaking school wants. But like at the end of the day, that's high fashion to you because that's a cool ass zip up modular whatever, brown hoodie or whatever color it is.
Mm.
It's just different. But yeah, bro, I think you're cooking for sure. But
Like
yeah,
I,
for me, I mean, do you like more personally maybe? Should I answer?
yeah.
I mean, it's like for me, high fashion is just like I guess it's really just about keeping it clean. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
I don't know if that's I know that's really broad way of saying it, but for example, I'm just gonna say it like this. Like for me, I would see high fashion more like if you're wearing like really big, for example, like oversized jeans, but say they're mm, like say they're mud stained, for example. Like the
Okay.
jeans you were making, like the
Yeah.
salvage jeans you showed me. I know these people don't have nothing to base it off of, but I'm just saying like yeah, like those stained jeans, right? Um, where am I going with this? Hold on, I lost my train of thought. Holy crap!
That's fine.
Hold up, what was I talking about?
The stained jeans I was making. The
The
mud
stained
jeans.
jeans. I know, but before that,
Damn. I know it's annoying.
damn. Oh crap, bro! This never happens to me
But
either.
you're talking about like high fashion and like you were giving an example of the jeans I showed you.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, like for example, for me, like high fashion would be um like some like for example on ASAP Rocky, this is a great example for me for influences or whatever. Like
Okay.
ASAP Rocky, I saw him wearing a suit, right?
Yeah.
And like I don't really know what brand it is, but it's a picture of him and Riri, and he's wearing an all black suit. And like for example, I wanted to copy that for a quinceañera look, bruh. For a quinceañera, I was supposed to go. So I'm like, I want to be
Okay.
like ASAP Rocky, my little fat ass. So fucking
Okay.
like I wanted to copy that, and so I got like try to get an all black suit. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
the thing is, for me, high fashion would really be, you know, like you say, having that suit with that material and those, because his had like textures on it and stuff. And
Okay.
the way you style it too, bro. Like for me, fashion is a lot about vibe, a lot about feel as well. Like I gotta see, you got maybe if you're ASAP Rocky, you got the gold teeth in, you got like the braids done. Like you're not gonna see Rock. I mean, this is just my personal view, but like if he's wearing a high classy fashion suit, you're maybe not gonna see him with like all his nappy hair out and just like no grills in, just fresh out the bed with a freaking suit on. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like to me, it's a lot about attitude and vibe too. I guess the high fashion aspect of it. Because if not, I guess that's why I said the meaning before about tastelessness. Because
Mm,
if you're rocking Slava jeans with
yeah.
if you're rocking the Slava jeans and you don't even know what the brand is about, then how can you consider it high fashion? Like you
Right.
said, you
Yeah.
got to be aware of the surroundings, right? I mean, yeah, right. The
Yeah,
surroundings
because you wouldn't
or
wear
your
like a
space.
Nike Tech, for example. Like some people would consider that, like, at some point it was like the thing to have, the thing to wear
Yeah,
to school and stuff.
yeah,
So if you didn't really know anything about Nike, like at all, somehow you don't know the brand Nike, but then you see the brand and it's like, Ma, I want a Nike Tech. Ma, I want a Nike Tech. And you
yeah,
go buy one, like, yeah, that's kind of like weird. People wouldn't really do that.
yeah,
So I guess you would have to know about the brand before you pull the trigger on a piece.
yeah.
All right, but any other words?
Shoot, bro. I don't know. I feel like we're cooking. We're cooking.
No, I mean, bro, we don't have to stay on the topic for that long. We can always keep moving.
I don't know, bro. It's up to you, dog. I feel. I mean, I responded to. I responded to the stuff
Damn.
to
I
the
feel
high
like I don't
fashion
want to
question.
drag it though.
You
Hmm.
should ask that to everybody.
What do I think like? What do they think high fashion is?
Yeah, because that's really interesting. I feel like you will dead ass get different opinions, like
You
answers
can
based
swear.
off. I know. I feel like you'll like dead at get more like different views.
Uh,
You know what I'm saying? Like naturally.
yeah.
Like they're probably not all gonna try to say something because it's logically the right thing to say. They're all gonna
Okay.
say something because they grew up maybe saying this or saying that and being cooler.
I have a
Or have
good. I have a good close. Damn.